Your shirt's fun, Diana.
I debated long and hard about taking it off,
No,
but
it's
I decided
perfect.
this is what you're getting because it's a very golden Christmas. And I figured, like, there, it's just
The only
festive.
Christmas shirt I own says it's a picture of Santa. It says he doesn't believe in you either. I didn't think it was appropriate.
Oh, I have one for every day when we go back to school, nearly. I don't know that I have 15 because we'll have 15 days of school after Christmas or after Thanksgiving, but I nearly do. Um, and I need more because why not? And I need it to say, I'm only going to jingle some of the way. I'm tired.
I saw
Yeah,
that
I've
one.
seen
Has
that
that
one.
shirt? My sister has that shirt for
I
sale.
I need that in my life. Like I'm like it could be festive. It should be like have Christmas lights through it and stuff, but I'm only gonna jingle some of the way.
Hi, Jen. Jen is muted.
Yep, she's muted.
Does your room always look that clean?
Mm-hmm.
Does it really?
Yes.
Look, her bed is made.
Yep.
Jen, is your room always that clean? Is it always?
Yes.
I believe you, Diana. I'm in shock. If you
I
saw
don't
my
know. She lives
room.
on a different planet.
Yeah, my bedroom is a catch-all, and it drives me crazy. Sometimes I'll be like, this is not an adult bedroom. I don't feel very adult in here.
I make my bed right before we go to bed. We make it like to go to bed. So Diana's festive for our conversation tonight.
Have a what? Golden Christmas.
Oh, so
Golden
good.
Girls.
Love it.
So I was thinking about talking tonight about I said holidays, not so I would be like anti-Christmas. That wasn't what it was. Because like this week's Thanksgiving, and we just got through Halloween, which regardless if we celebrate it or not, it's still kind of in our faces. You know what I mean? And then we go through Christmas and then New Year's and then Resurrection Sunday will be here before you know it. And the Bible verse that I wanted to kind of look at today has more to do with Easter or Resurrection Sunday and Passover. So anyway, so I'm not being with the word holiday, I'm not trying to be like anti-Christmas in my thing. It was just literally a catch-all for the holidays. So, do you guys like holidays or like do you guys what's your favorite holiday? And are you excited? Well, Diana has a sweatshirt for like every day in December.
I do. Um, that's not just I do. It's to help me be festive. It's not necessarily because I don't know.
Did you like it?
It's to help me be jolly as I need and why not? I teach at a school. Why not? I don't care if they're
Yeah.
seventh graders. I don't care.
Do you guys like the the season of all the holiday? Do you guys like it or is it stressful to you? What tell me thoughts.
I think it's stressful. I don't really like what I feel like it's turned into with all the consumerism and the pressure and um I told myself I was going to try really, really hard to enjoy it this year, but I just told Zach before I came up here, maybe next year we should go on a trip for the whole month of December and disappear for the holidays. But I also don't want to sound like ungrateful. I like the time with the family. That's the biggest thing. I just don't like the pressure of gift giving. I like gift giving, but I don't like the pressure of gift giving. Like if you don't give somebody, I mean, we're adults. Like I buy things when I want to buy it, and everybody does that now with how easy it is to get stuff. So, yeah, I don't know, the pressure. It's all pressure.
What
Stressful.
about you other ladies? Who's saying it?
Stressful.
Stressful.
I have unrealistic expectations for myself because we're the moms and I've decided that I shall create the magic. I will bring the magic. There's probably a song about that, but not a worship song. Um and my kids are still, I mean, they still like it. They still get excited and yay, I'm glad, but it's a lot. I like December. Like it's very, very busy, but I like some of those fun things we can do, whether it's going to lights or driving around and seeing lights or little cookies exchanges. However, like getting prepared to go to the cookie exchange is
Mhm.
stressful. Um, or just different, if there's different gatherings of different groups, like, oh, this is really fun because we're having fun, but I need to be doing other stuff. And so I like some of the festive and merriment. I do not like the day at all.
You don't like Christmas Day at all?
No, we've worked on it here. Like there is no like opening and we're done because we do not have the extended family that we are going to, or brothers or sister, people coming in. So it is a prolonged thing, and it is best we have some other activity planned that day, like a movie, which I understand is about all there is, unless we're seeing people. Um, but like it's kind of because we did all this, we did all the things, we bought the things, we decorated, we cooked, and now it's over. It's over,
Mhm.
and that
Mhm.
has proven previously to be extremely hard for my heart.
Mm.
So we extend it. We'll open a present or two. We'll eat breakfast. Maybe we'll watch something. Oh, let's open another present. Like we kind of
Mhm.
have to leisurely do it, and I don't leisurely do much.
Julie, what are you thinking? You had a bunch of hums in there.
No, I agree with a lot of what Diana's saying. It is hard on the day. It's hard to keep the perspective through the month. It's easy to let the to-do list get really long and overwhelming. And it's hard just to keep the joy of the season in perspective.
I think that's so interesting because I think I like the days way better than anything ahead of it for me. Because then it's finally over. Not like it's over. I can just have fun today and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. It just is done. So I think the day to me is I really like the actual day, but I don't like the
But do you
Christmas
buy the
as a whole.
presents?
Yeah, the day before. Somebody asked me the other day if I had gone out shopping, and Eric goes, "Is it like 48 hours before Christmas?" We're the go out and buy it 48 hours beforehand. Both of us. We buy everything right away at the very end. There's no preparation. It's fun.
Does that make it less stressful if you just do it at the last minute?
Probably, at least for me, it is.
How are you on those 2 days of buying the gifts at the last minute, though?
I'm fine because it's a task and I just have to do it. I think because I don't like the holiday, I just do it. Does that make sense? Like I don't like it. I don't like gift giving. So I'm like, I'll just go buy some presents, stick them under the tree, and then we done. I don't know. So it's funny if it's the most wonderful time of the year, but we're all struggling with stress. Jen, how do you get through? Do you like the holiday or Christmas? Do you
I
like
like parts of the
Thanksgiving?
holiday. I like think I Our Thanksgiving's over now. We just did it all yesterday. So Thanksgiving's over. I What I don't like is just rushing to the next one, because we were decorating for Christmas in the summer and the stores were all decorating, up until, oh, it's school time, but not really. We're getting ready for Christmas. And now it's like, okay, New Year and spring already. And so I don't like the rushing to the next one and not really enjoying what we're doing now. Um, I love Christmas music. Love, love, love it. And I'm actually thinking, I'm hoping we can somehow get caroling together at a nursing home. If anyone's children or anyone would like to do that, I have some teen girls that like that kind of thing. So I thought, well, that would be fun. But I love Christmas music. So I can get through some of it if I add Christmas movies and music to it. So it makes it nicer.
Does anyone else like the music in the movies? Does it help, Stephanie?
Yeah, we love it.
Do you watch one like every day or?
Whenever we can. So we just watched the best Christmas pageant ever. We watched that yesterday. Asher wants to watch the Polar Express. They watched Elf a couple days ago. Yeah, we love the movies. Make it all festive.
I like the movies very much. The music depends which song, kind of for me. And it's really funny because Mark's like, we have opposite songs that we like because there's certain ones I'm like, turn that trash off. I hate that song. I hate that song. He's like, when am I supposed to listen to this? I said, in your truck alone. You may listen to Christmas Shoes, all you care to listen.
Oh,
No,
that
this is the
sounds
kind of
horrible.
crap he wants to listen to, right? And
Makes me cry.
yeah, absolutely not. We're not listening to that garbage. Um, yeah, I can't even like probably go on now that I've said that song. Um, so I really like it's I do like having I have two trees. One is not done right now and it's driving me bananas. But we have like this thing over the front door too. It's just like a swag that has lights in it and it pleases my soul. I just really like that thing. And I like my quote grown up tree that's like buffalo plaid. I didn't design it, somebody else did, but I like that. The other one is special because there are special things about it, like which we haven't done yet. So I'm feeling behind. We go get the kids go pick out an ornament at a place that has a special spot for us. And they pick out their ornament for that year, something that they've done or that's memorable from that year. So one of our trees is pretty much those ornaments because they were either mine that my mom and I went to go get, and now we're adding all the kids. So it's pretty much that ornament, that tree. So I like some of that stuff. I like some festive baking. Um, but it seems like it's all rushed too. I think similar to what Jen was saying. And it's like, okay, we got to do this. Okay, it's over. Okay, now we got to do this. Okay, it's over. So
What do you guys, does anyone else have a like a really fun decoration that really brings joy to you? Like Diana has the swag thing.
We do an Advent box every year. So like for the month of December, there's this little stable and it has 25 doors. And you open up a door each day and there's a Bible verse and something little in it. Um, as the kids got older, the little became harder, so we ended up doing like a Lego Advent calendar with a Bible verse, but the concept's still the same. So that's like my favorite decoration because that's what makes me stop and realize every day and not let them go too fast. I guess it's my moment of pause for every day.
my kids do an advent calendar too. It's Lego as well. But I guess my other favorite thing, and Ella brought it up. She's like, she's walking around. She's like, okay, so we need to finish this and we need to get this out. What else are we missing? You know, like she's very like, there's something missing. I'm like, I don't know. And we both looked and we're like, the nativity. So it was very much like the willow tree nativity is not up. And we're both like, oh my goodness, we didn't bring that. Like, and again, there's a lot about that nativity. So from where it came, but we will put it up. So
Stephanie, do
Ours
you
is
have
the
a
nativity.
favorite?
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Jen, what do you?
Um, our nativity is my favorite too, and we don't decorate outside lights. Jeff is not into decorating outside lights, but we have somebody made us glass boxes that have Christmas lights in them that have a vinyl nativity on 3 blocks, and so that's my only lights outside. But I absolutely love them, and I do love the willow tree nativity inside too. I just love them. I do. And it makes me think, and I kind of like to keep the nativity up the longest to keep it going, to keep it going. It's like, no, it's not New Year's yet. I'm keeping it going. We're keeping it in there. So,
Well, technically, you have like 2 years with the nativity because of the wise men having to come to see Jesus. I mean, Kayla sent me a reel the other day. You know, you grew up in a pastor's house when your wise men can't be next to your nativity.
I Ella called Galen last year.
Yeah,
And
I
there's some
remember.
song, and she was ticked. She's like, I didn't understand. Like they had this whole conversation. I was like, yeah, honey, the wise men were 2 years later. No, they're not. Like
Mhm.
I said, fine, call Galen. He's like, yeah, yeah, it's later. It's not baby Jesus, it's toddler Jesus, what they're seeing.
we do need biblically accurate nativity scenes. I do think this is true.
Well, I want to ask Stephanie. Well, so I wanted to get into how do we keep Jesus, but I want to let Stephanie answer this real quick. So, Stephanie, what's your favorite what's your favorite Christmas decoration?
We're not big decorators. We have our Christmas tree, which has always been our favorite because it's not a fancy tree, but we just have a lot of memories. So I get the kids an ornament every year like Diana does. There's even like ornaments from when I was a kid on there, and so that's always fun to get out, and the kids love looking through that. Zach's grandma gave us several nutcrackers like a couple Christmases ago, and that has been really fun. Like there's all kinds of different nutcrackers, and now we have like this shelf that we can put them all on. And Nora was really eager to get the nutcrackers out, but we haven't done that yet. But um,
You crack
those
nuts with
are
them?
no, they're just decoration.
You need to get yourself some walnuts and crack
I
some
know we
nuts.
should probably try that, but we haven't done that yet.
So, how do you guys keep Jesus? How do you keep Christ in Christmas? How do you guys teach your children? How do you rebalance and refocus from what the world keeps trying to pull us into, right? Which is the magic of Christmas and all that kind of stuff, which isn't biblically always accurate, right? But like, how do we focus on Jesus and that He is the reason for the season? Well, how do you guys do that?
I tried to start reading through one of the Gospels starting kind of in December, um, and just saying, okay, I'm focusing on Jesus, the life of Jesus. And I don't know, does Luke, or how many chapters are in one of them that you can read it every day for 25 or 30, you could read a chapter a day, maybe.
I
So
thought it
I
was
think
Luke.
that's one of the ways. Luke, what?
I thought it was Luke, but I could
I
be
think
wrong.
I forget. I forget. But yeah, I think I like doing that because I think that helps me to refocus on that as a reason um for all of this.
Matthew has 28.
And Luke has 24.
Mark
Yeah.
has 16. Luke has 24. John has 21. I don't
What
know.
do
I
you guys?
think
Yeah.
like our family, we just use that Advent a lot. And I've done different things through the years because the kids got to the point where they had my Bible verses memorized. Because like I would pull like um from Isaiah and like prophecy of Jesus and jump around from Matthew and Luke. And they had the story memorized. And so like the last couple of years we've done things a little differently. Like we did names of God. So like every day we did a different name of God. Um, or we've done prophecies that Jesus will fulfill. Um, I don't know, like I just try and do something a little different so that they aren't um, falling asleep on it, so they're staying engaged. Um, we've done like Jesus trivia, like Wiseman trivia. Like, did you know these things? Um, but I don't know, like the Advent, giving them a door each day to open, I think really helps keep us um, focused on why we are celebrating in the month of December. So, because Jesus actually wasn't born on December 25th. So there is that too.
We did the Handel's Messiah. They have a student Messiah at MBNU. They have an abbreviated version. Did you ever go to that, Julie,
No.
when you were okay? Well, I guess every year they do a student one that is smaller. It's only 45 minutes. And when each song, I did not realize this, you may all know this, but each song it's from Isaiah, pretty much the prophecy of it, and then Revelation too. But that was a really neat way with the girls to say, okay, this is this is what, I don't know, it was like written 250 years ago or something like that. So it was kind of a neat way for us to start the holiday season with that. It was good.
I do like
There's
that greatest Christmas pageant ever. I'm glad they came out with that movie. We watched that last year, and I wonder if we'll make that a thing because I know growing up, the book was so important to me. We read it
it's
in school.
wonderful. I remember reading it in school. My kids loved it. We also really like the star. It's from the donkey
Yeah.
point of view. It's from Bo. Is his right? And his name Bo?
Hmm.
It's adorable. And really enjoy that one. Um and best Christmas pageant ever. There's I can't come up with the name of it at this. We have not done it every year. There's a farm not too far that does Harvest Hills Ministry that has had a evening. I forget what they called it. If I looked on my phone, I could do it, but it's local Christian groups or churches that have come together, and they, kind of you walk through little stations, and you're told the biblical, how Jesus was born. They've got a whole angels thing that's like they tweak it just enough that you do want to go every year because it's just a little different, and they'll even have like um small crafts. It's just very quaint. It's cold, but it's lit very. It's just a really kind of neat experience. I guess we've only gone a couple times, but it was neat to include that um in our season. And we I think we just keep talking about it, like, yes, of course you all want gifts, but we're given what, we have what we need. And we talk a lot about, our view of how we approach those gifts is a lot different than their friends for sure. But, while we enjoy Christmas movies with Christmas characters, that character is not who we are giving any credit to. It's just a fun for entertainment. But that's a lot different than what they're hearing other places. And we're always just hopeful Ella doesn't ruin it for everyone else. Of the two of them, who's going to do that? She knows. It's fine. She knows she won't.
Yeah, but she's of age where her friends should know too.
I don't disagree with you. Please hear me say, I don't disagree with you, but there's going to be like, I've thought of this. They brought all those fifth graders over to my middle school. Some eighth graders going to be like, guess what? So
I just found out, I think it
you
was,
just found out.
just,
Real Jen.
Easy for editing.
wait, what are we
without
talking
saying it,
about?
too.
Kayla was telling everybody when she was in school, it's as a first grader. Oh, they did Elf on the Shelf, and she went and pulled off the elf and said, "Oh, look, we still got our treat the next day. Do you think it's really real?" I was like, "Oh my gosh." I never knew it at the time. She didn't get kicked out, so
Kayla ruined it for somebody too, so it is what it
must be
is.
the name.
Yep. Or the dads. It's their father's fault.
So I like to try and see some of the like the best Christmas pageant ever, or like one of my favorites is It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh yeah, we watched that too
I've
the other
desperately
day.
tried to get my kids to watch it. So my kid, the older one, my adopted ones are like, oh, it's black and white. I'm like, oh. But I love Clarence, and I love that. I love seeing the truth of someone who's in such despair that God would save him in such a way. Do you know what I mean? And I love that there's these movies that still will even show a glimmer of what Jesus does in our everyday life. Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I think that movie is Asher's favorite, actually. It, I don't know, it's so good. And every time I watch it, I just choke up. It's like we've seen it so many times, but it's still so good. And I don't know, it's a beautiful movie.
There's a new movie coming out called The Buffalo Bills Christmas on Hallmark. You watched it just because it's a Buffalo Bills story, but come on now. I don't know if there's any redeeming Christian Christ characteristics. Hopefully there is, but mm, it's hard to pick in. It's hard to like, I think sometimes we have to like really try and figure out or look for the glimmer of hope of where Jesus is, because it's like otherwise I think we'd just be so depressed. How do you guys worship through the stress? How do you worship? How do you focus? How do you like when you're stuck with your family or you're stuck with in a line at the cash register buying the great gift that you need to buy for someone? How do you get that joy? How do you walk through this season?
Just, I don't know that I do it well, but it's kind of the simple day to day things that I'm just continuing to be grateful for and show gratitude and appreciation. Like I've probably said it on here. I'm in the shower. I am thanking God for the hot water. Okay. Like somebody was like, did you not grow up with hot water? Why? I'm like, I just appreciate it. Okay. Um, we'll just continue to give thanks for what we have. I mean, yeah, if I'm in a line, I guess I do kind of evaluate like, am I really wanting to spend the time in this line to spend this money? So I guess that kind of gives you a pause. But and if it is, then all right, praise God that I can do that right now. Um, so it kind of sounds like cliche and like, really, Diana, do you do that? And like, yeah, sometimes I do, just in that, kind of that hunky dory, like, oh, I'm just so happy, everything's great, I'm in this line. But I was able to get there. I had that time. There is some sort of money to pay for this item. This hopefully will bless whoever, which I don't ever love that word, but hopefully whoever I'm giving this item to, they will know that I thought of them, and that I wanted to share this thing. Really what it is, right? This thing with them.
Okay, with the word blessing, because sometimes I wait. Personally, I struggle with buying myself things. So sometimes I wait and I only get what I need on my birthday and Christmas. So, Diana, you may bless me with all the things I need. I'm okay. I need, I don't know. I don't know if you guys are like that, but I literally like will not buy myself stuff because I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
What were you saying about the blessing thing?
You said I don't like that word
I
blessing. Maybe
don't,
I
because people
misunderstand.
throw it around. They just throw it around.
Oh.
Oh, it doesn't seem as genuine. And when I use it, I genuinely am like, no, I don't know what else. Like that's just truly blessing me. So I think I don't like it because it is thrown around too much
Okay.
for my life.
Yeah, I was just saying how, I don't know if you heard me. I was just saying how I don't really buy myself stuff. So I feel blessed when I get the things I ask for and not just like random things. I just want what I need. And then I don't need anything else. So, and
I do
then I'm
still like
blessed.
Stephanie's idea of, I didn't realize it was the whole, like you said, the whole month. Is that what you were thinking, Stephanie? The whole month of December for a trip?
Yeah, the whole month.
I don't know, I
No,
could
but
do
I
that,
wouldn't
but
do that. I do like spending time with my family and I do love Christmas. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it is a lot of pressure when you're, and we have a big family, which I'm thankful for that, but that's 40 people to buy gifts for. Uh, so,
wow.
it's just a lot of to-dos, but I am grateful and it's really nice. So,
That is something that we have cut back on as the kids have gotten older, buying gifts for everybody in our family. And I don't, maybe it's just Galen and I aren't gift givers. That's not our love language. And like a lot of our family is older and they don't have things they want. I mean, we're in a society where we buy what we want when we want it. It's not like we make wish lists anymore. So we have actually really cut back on the amount of gifts that we give, which is a lot less stress for me. I really appreciate that because I don't like finding gifts for everybody. I think it kind of like ruins the point when you're like, oh, I don't have enough gifts for this person. Now I have to find something for them.
just so they can have something to open.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the
Or
part that I don't like.
yeah, or I didn't spend as much money on this person, but this person has better gifts and I don't like the comparison. I don't like the hassle of it. I just want people to know they're loved and we're spending time with them. So they should feel loved, right? Like, I don't know. Yay, family.
I was well, that kind of gave me an idea. So, like, we've changed our gift giving in the last like 2 or 3 years. I'm so glad my husband has changed his ideology about gift giving. Because he used to like to vomit around the tree, like all the presents that that was very important to him. In the last couple of years, he's like, no, I don't want to do that. And we've changed it to a trip. We do an experience. And what we do so that they still have something to open is we wrap pictures of wherever we're going. So if we're going somewhere, we'll print off where we're going. And then if we have an excursion, like a lot of times we go on a cruise or something. But if we go somewhere and then we like do another gift as an excursion, and then so they get to open a couple more things. But I was like, I don't know, this might sound really cheesy, Julie, when you were saying like you just want people to know you love them, but like sometimes it would be just really nice if somebody just wrote me a really nice letter that meant something. Like that blessing, like it was intentional and meant something. Like if someone like sat and like wrote me like a real letter and then they wrapped it, to me that would be just as good of a gift, probably better than whatever thing they would buy me. This is how I truly love you. These are all the things I love about you. Oh, like that would be the best gift ever. Straight all the things you love about me and wrap it in a little gift and that.
Yeah, I agree. And when people give you the gifts, even if it's not a lot of money that they know, because they know you personally and they know that that's the gift that, would really be nice. I like those kinds of gifts. And I always want to give everybody those gifts. But, when you have a lot of people and a little bit of time and not a ton of money, it's like, sorry, here's the book that you asked for that you probably would have just bought yourself or.
Hmm. Yeah.
So this is why I said holiday too. So in the scriptures in Luke 2, so I'm not talking about Luke 2 Christmas story, right? We're talking about Passover. But I found this interesting and this kind of related to like the stress to me of what we go through, right? So in Luke 2 verse 41, it said every year Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the festival of Passover. So they didn't celebrate Christmas at this point, but they did celebrate Passover. So this was their holiday that they were celebrating. And when he was 12 years old, they went up to the festival according to the custom. After the festival was over, while his parents were returning home, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem, but they were unaware of it. Thinking he was in their company, they traveled on for a day. Then they began looking for him among their relatives and friends, and when they did not find him, they went back to Jerusalem to look for him. And after 3 days. Can you imagine? They found him in the temple courts, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking questions. And everyone who heard him was amazed at his understanding and his answers. When the parents saw him, they were astonished. Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you. And he goes, well, why were you searching for me? Didn't you? I had to be in my father's house. They did not understand what he was saying to them. Then they went down to Nazareth with them and was obedient to them. But his mother treasured all these things in her heart. I think about the busyness of that holiday for them at that time feels very like it reminds me of the movie Home Alone, right? With like all the people and all the bustle and all the hustle, and he's left at home. And Mary and Joseph think he's with the group of family and they're traveling away, and then 3 days later they have to go back and find him. And so it just makes me think about like sometimes I think we get caught up in all of the stress that we just lose sight of even just the little and that anxiety like comes up. I don't know. What do you guys think?
For sure. I definitely agree. I mean, we can get caught up in it that we rush right through the holiday and we don't enjoy it. And then, I'll say, oh, I'll do better next year. And then next year comes and I'm like, well, I was stressed again. And I don't know. It's hard to not, but it is all hustle and bustle.
I really liked the last part when Mary, his mother kept all these things in her heart, because that's what I heard about what you read. Just that ending of when when Jesus went to the cross, she had all that stuff in her heart. She had those times all along the way that she just remembered. And I think with our kids, you just think of those special times that you shared with them, those special holiday moments, or the funny things that happened, or the things that didn't go right. Sometimes we remember those too, but we treasure all those in our hearts, and it just goes with us through the years. And so we can look back at those times, and I think that's really what I heard. All the stress, all the stuff, it's like our focus does need to be back on um, treasuring people, treasuring God and his word.
I I love that you said that, and here's why. Because in our American society, we would want everything to go perfectly. So leaving
Mhm.
Jesus behind wouldn't have been perfect, right? Like you said, it would have been something that maybe didn't go right. But she treasured all of it, regardless if it
Mhm.
was all good or all perfect. She treasured every part of it. Like, because it says she treasured all these things in her heart. It didn't say they treasured just finding him. They treasured all of it. And I love, yeah,
Or maybe she
yeah.
treasured it all in her heart because he was obedient to them. Because it said that right before. I don't know. I would
Well,
treasure that in
that
my heart.
too, but I mean, I like that I think we just need to really start recognizing that we can be grateful, like Diana says, like for every part of it. You know what I mean? For all of it, the good, the bad, every part of it. Because the Lord walks through us, with us in every part of it, the good and the bad.
Well, and don't you think that's where the stress does come in, is trying to make it all perfect and make everybody happy and trying to do all the things. And it really doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't. In the end, and I am a perfectionist, and I am very much like, oh, it has to be all the right way. We have to have the Christmas cards, we got to do all the things. But if I can get out of that box and out of that perfection mentality, I don't, sometimes the messiness of it, when you just really think, okay, it, yeah, sometimes that is better than the perfectionism for sure. Because really, in the end, Jesus is the only one that's perfect. He's the only one that knows exactly what it all should be like or could be like. And honestly, I think some of it is the Hollywood picture of what we want it to look like. And it's not even realistic for us to do. what we think we should do. So I think letting go of those expectations and unrealistic things, that's helpful for me when I just think, okay, let's just do what we can do, the few things that I really know are important to us as a family, and then let the rest go. Giving up gifts for a lot of people has been helpful for our family to say, for adults, say, you know what, let's just focus on the kids. That was really nice for us when we did that with family, of saying, let's not do all the gifts, because a lot of us aren't gift people anyways. Or we give gift cards. Do you guys do that? Like, you would just be giving a gift card to somebody?
Yeah.
You just exchange
Oh,
money.
yeah, here's a $20 gift card. Oh, thanks for my $20 gift card. Yeah, great.
I love how earlier Diana said that they had to change up how they did Christmas because it went too fast and um, there wasn't something after to look forward to. And I love that you gave yourself freedom to change how you let the day run, and you figured out something that works better for your family. And I think we get stuck in a rut, like Jen was saying, like making it look like the movies. Well, they all wake up on Christmas morning and they all open all their presents Christmas morning before breakfast, so that's what we have to do. And no, it's not. Like, when did we put ourselves in a box and say that our Christmas has to look like this? I mean, my Christmas has to have monkey bread every morning or there will be a revolt in my house. So there are things that have to happen. But why do you have to open all your presents in one setting? Why can't you spread them out through the whole day?
We actually changed the way, and we love this. We changed how we do our gifts, and we do sibling gifts Christmas Eve night. So Christmas Eve, so our Christmas Eve is actually just as important, if not more important, in my family. So it's going to church. Christmas Eve service is like everybody has to go to church. Whether you go to our church or another church, you have to go to church. And then we meet up afterwards, and the brothers and sisters give each other their gifts. So that way we spread it out a little bit more. And we have our derves and we have some music and we just kind of chill out, and they get like probably, so there's 5 siblings, like, 4 or 5 gifts that night. And then they go to bed, and then we do the tree in the morning, and then we do what Diana does. Everyone has to open one gift at a time. And
Oh
we
yeah,
have to like
it's only
focus on
one at a
it.
time too.
Yeah. It takes us like 3 hours to open our tree in the morning, because we go really slow, and we've learned to enjoy it. I know growing up it was just kind of like go, and and that was great, but now we like slowed it down. I really am glad we do that.
When you're talking back in Luke, um, your father and I have been anxiously searching for you. Why were you searching for me? Didn't you know where I'd be? Didn't you know I'd be in my father's house? Um, I think that's kind of that key thing. I mean, I realize I was not there today, but whether it's in our actual church building, whether we're in the word, whether we're in a worship, whether we're in prayer, whether we're in text, with people, that's, he's there whether we ask for or not. But I think, you know, that's where we have to base everything. And, that anxiety would not have been there if they would have just gone right to that spot right away. But yes, the freedom to make it work for your family. It's going to change again around here. And that's okay. It can look different. Monkey bread, though, this happens over here too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do monkey bread too.
I make it in muffin tins now, so it all cooks.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's a monkey bread muffin instead, because it doesn't cook. Mine never cooks.
I don't know that I'd be allowed to do that, because then Galen would be portion controlled, and the portions are a
Make
lot.
him his own pan.
Do
I
you
mean,
do a bunt pan, Julie? I do a bunt
I
pan.
do a bunt
Yeah.
pan.
doesn't cook.
Mine always does.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
Doesn't cook. I'm not here for it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
see,
That is
eating
like
it.
Stephanie?
I
that's the
guess I
whole
don't do
point.
it. Raw dough. I'm not eating it.
That's what I'm saying though, Diana, is that you are doing a great job of figuring out what doesn't work for you and then you fix it and you
Yeah.
switch it around and you put monkey bread in muffin tins.
Yeah, it's
Brilliant.
great.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. Jen's like, I don't want to eat monkey bread.
She can put like carrots and celery in a little muffin tin and with some blue cheese or something.
This is completely off topic, but since we're talking about breakfast, did anybody ever back, I'm talking early 90s, late 80s, have a honey bun?
Oh,
I
yeah.
know they sell honey buns now. These are not the same thing. They were in a box in the freezer. It was a honey bun. This is what we ate on Christmas morning, the three of us, when I was growing up. They were exquisite. I mean, you want to talk about foul for your body, but they were delicious.
Did you warm it up or anything?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And then you slathered butter on it because the glaze had
Mm.
already melted through. They make honey buns now, like a Little Debbie, but no, this is
Not
nothing.
the same.
No. I mean, Little Debbie did not make this item. Little Debbie stole this. Anyway, it's fine. Sorry to throw that off course here. Edit me out.
Stephanie and Jen, you don't do monkey bread on Christmas morning?
We do cinnamon rolls.
Oh, that's pretty close. Does Kayla make them?
Yeah. I used to do them and then I'd buy them from Pillsbury or whatever. And then when she started baking and did 4-H projects with baking, she took over and said, I don't know why anyone would make Pillsbury ones. And I'm like, well, probably because they don't have a kid like you making them. Because I made them.
Yeah, you wouldn't want me to make them. I would have to make them from Pillsbury, and they still burn those. So, yeah. Stephanie, what do you guys eat?
I usually do like a breakfast casserole, some kind, or the kids don't like Asher will eat a breakfast casserole, but Nora's more picky, so we'll do pancakes or Pillsbury cinnamon rolls.
What is
She can take a 4-H
cinnamon
project
and
too
sugar?
and make cinnamon rolls.
What about cinnamon and sugar Christmas morning? Yeah, what
Make
is that?
monkey bread out of the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. You know this too, yes?
No.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you, Stephanie. It's fine. We'll make
Okay,
ours
thanks.
muffin tins with cinnamon rolls, and they can all have their doughy bun cake.
Last thoughts on worshiping through the season. Last thoughts on finding joy, of centering yourself in joy.
Do it.
I think you have to be intentional in the moment and you have
There it
to be willing to stop and appreciate what didn't go right as much as what did go right.
Yeah, I mean it's a choice, but it's a choice on a Tuesday in July too. But it's a choice that you have to have made on that Tuesday in July to practice to do it now.
That's why I'm
Okay.
so big on like games or trivia, because I get so stressed about, are people having a good time and are they like talking and and it's one of those little tricks I've learned that if I throw out a trivia question, most people feel engaged. If they're not talking, they're at least listening. Do you know what I mean? If they're playing a game, they're like, so it's kind of shifting. I guess it's kind of controlling situation, which I don't mean to do, but it's just trying to take my anxiety and change how it's presenting.
I would not say you're controlling. I would say you are guiding the conversation. You are giving people a topic and a focal point. And I think that's what we've been talking about tonight, is that we can't just haphazardly celebrate the seasons. We have to have a guidance and a focal point.
Mhm. Yeah, Julie said intentional. I wrote that down, and that's a great way to be intentional is having the games ready, having things like that to focus on. Yeah.
And it's because you care so much that I think that's really sweet. It's not controlling. You care so much. You want people to have a great time.
Do I stress about people having a good time?
Mm.
And I don't want to stress. So if I can like do something cheesy and throw out a couple questions that make people happy, I'll do it.
Well,
But
I
it's one
think
of
it
the
gets
ways that I've changed the narrative, kind of like Diana does. You know what I mean? Like I think I used to stress so much, and I think one time I was asked questions and it went so well. It's like this changes the dynamic. What's you know what I mean? And so I've kind of changed it instead of us stressing about what movie to watch or everybody being happy. It's like it's just a way. Oh, this works for our family. This works for how we do it.
well, I think it takes the focus off of just the people and then getting people to talk together and getting different ideas shared. And I think it's a great, I love it. Get people talking.
Diana, you have a smile. Do you have some thought?
No, I was just when you were saying the stuff about how it works for your family, and you were saying something about people writing how receiving a gift of how someone felt about you. Um, while it's not written and packaged, you're doing that in the way you're hosting.
Hmm. Hmm.
You're sharing like, oh, I know that maybe you're not like you're showing it's not coming across. You're showing your love for them because you understand them
Hmm.
and you're allowing space for them to enjoy themselves. I mean this pleasantly. Like
I feel it pleasantly. I feel pleasantly.
it's not coming across as I wanted it, but it's a gift, I guess is what I'm saying. You're
Yeah.
offering a gift in your hosting that you want people to feel at ease, to feel comfortable in this environment. And that's a gift.
Yeah, like it's really important to me. I know it's gonna sound silly that my bathrooms are clean or that my house is clean, and it's not a pride thing because I think a lot of people would come in and think it's prideful. Like right now, if you went in my house is not clean. But like when people come over, I want them to be comfortable. I want them
Mhm.
to be able to go to the bathroom and not feel like it's dirty. Do you know what I mean? It's not oh, look at my house and look how pristine. It's literally, I just want you to be comfortable. That's all it is. So that's really important to me that people feel comfortable. All if you're in my house for a holiday, if you're in my house for Christmas, I want you to feel a part and I want you to feel comfortable. Important. I don't give you a gift, but I tried to give you an atmosphere.
But you did, I guess is what I'm saying. You might not give
Yeah.
them a spent
Physical.
here, now take this home and put it somewhere. It's here.
That's a good way of thinking of like but of thinking of Christmas. Like maybe we don't have to do that physical gift every time. Maybe we can go, hey, what is something that I can do well to bless somebody
Well, and
authentically?
this has been said a lot in a more rough tone, so I'm going to make it appropriate for this environment. But um, similarly, instead of giving them something only at Christmas, when you do see I'm just holding up a pair of glasses because it's here beside me, but you know what? I saw these, they were really cute frame. I thought you might like them. And that was in March, it has nothing to do with your birthday, when anything. It just kind of shows that, again, it resonates a bit with a different term, but to show you that I give a give a thought about you. I give a hoot about you. You can see how it might translate a little more firmly, right? But I care about you, and I saw this, and it was 75 cents, and I still wanted you to know I thought of you.
Mhm.
So I think that kind of stuff means more to me than some gift at Christmas ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
100%. Yeah.
Yep.
So carrying that attitude, yes, there's more charities, there's more opportunities to serve. But again, just like Stephanie has said, like, we'll remember those next time. Well, how can we, can we keep that thinking going? Can we, what, hey, I got you an extra coffee when I was getting this. Do you like this? I know you like a hot, just continuing to think of someone, showing them, that hospitality that you have, or whatever your little thing is that you can show somebody that that you thought about them and you're glad they exist, that you're glad that you get to be doing life with them. So
I love that. I need greeting cards that say, I'm glad I get to do life with you.
I give a hoot about you.
With a cute little owl.
This is now what it's called. I give a hoot about you. And it's
I feel about all you ladies. I give a hoot.
I give a hoot
about you all. I'm glad I get to do life with you. Well, that's a good way to end the night. Any other thoughts? Any other mind-blowingly big thoughts?
Yeah, I just wanted to say this really fast. We're reading The Hobbit, and this came up in one of like the first couple of chapters. And it so touched my heart. And then I've thought about you, Erin, a couple times when this has come up. And then it came up again when you were talking about hosting. And so I wanted to read this quote, and it says, because I felt this in your barn. It says, Frodo was now safe in the last homely house east of the sea. That house was, as Bilbo had long ago reported, a perfect house. Whether you like food or sleep or storytelling or singing or just sitting and thinking best or a pleasant mixture of them all, merely to be there was a cure for weariness, fear, and sadness.
That's a blessing.
Raise your hand if you've ever napped at Erin's house. Julie, you've ever fallen asleep on Erin's couch.
We need to get Jen and Stephanie the opportunity to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, they're more social. If there's people to talk to, Jen is talking.
Give me a blanket. Good day. Good day.
Yep. Nap time.
Stephanie, thank you. That means a lot to me.
You do a great job.
There's your letter.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll put it in a letter.
Well, and transparently, praise the Lord, because I couldn't offer that environment if he didn't give me a building that I didn't have to clean. Like if I lived in it, I couldn't. You know what I mean? So praise God, because it would be a lot different if it were a house, way more stressful. I feel like I need to put that on a picture frame and put that up somewhere. And
yeah,
you should.
Yeah,
in the barn.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's good. Fun. Ladies, I love you all. And I give a hoot for each of you.